After he woke up, the terrible conversation kept ringing in his ears. The courtyard was still the same as last night. There was a lighter left on the table. He seemed to be showing off. His next funeral was about to start. He drove around. Oh! Suddenly there was a running sound on the phone. Then there were a few loud knocking sounds. But Himaishi didn't speak. No one answered the phone. He came to Himaishi's house right away, but he found that the room was empty. It seemed that Himaishi had never appeared. Even the cat named Goro was gone. He must have gone on a trip somewhere. The room was cleaned up. I didn't mean to clean it up. He disappeared without saying hello. He was like many beautiful but poor girls. He owed a lot of debts. Sometimes he was urged by the bank, and he suddenly disappeared. I'm having a hard time. If I put on makeup, people say I put on makeup. If I don't put on makeup, people say I don't put on makeup. If my clothes are a little erotic, people say I'm erotic. If I don't dress well, people say I don't dress well. Do you know that? There is no country for women. He had no choice but to follow him all the way. But he was always alone. Himaishi wasn't by his side. I have a question. What happened to the plastic house? Oh, the plastic house. You still remember that? Of course. I burned it. I burned it clean. I told you I'd burn it. Was it near my house? Or two later? He had found all the plastic houses. If he was burned, he would have found it. Maybe he wanted to make this game more fun. Ben reminded him. You still missed it. That's possible. You missed it because it was too close. No, it's really weird. It's too close. I can't see it. Ben has already found a new girlfriend. She is also a beautiful but poor girl. Thinking of Ben's hint just now, Zhongxiu is more certain that he killed Himaishi. Do you keep in touch with Himaishi? Do you keep in touch with Himaishi? I can't keep in touch with her. Yes. I can't keep in touch with her either. Himaishi just disappeared like smoke. Zhongxiu, who was anxious, ran in the field every day. He desperately wanted to find a burned house. As long as there is a burned house, it can prove that everything is just his own guess. But every house is intact. Himaishi has never appeared. A strong sense of helplessness filled Zhongxiu's mind. He had to decide to take the risk and follow Ben. But for several days in a row, he only saw a rich man's leisurely life. At night he looked up. Ben was running in a bright gym. Although he noticed Zhongxiu, he just showed an unrecognizable expression. Zhongxiu was getting closer and closer. He found Ben driving out of the corner. He guessed what secret was hidden there. Who knew? When he peeked, Ben was just staring at the reservoir. At night, he parked. Where are you now? Gangnam. I thought the car was mine. Are you really Zhongxiu? What are you doing here? Are you here to see me? I have something to tell you about Himaishi. Hide and talk. Let's park the car in the parking lot. In order not to make Ben feel uncomfortable, Zhongxiu had to go home with him first. But after a few words, he found a cat in the house. It's really pretty. Right? Do you like cats? What's its name? I don't know yet. I don't know its name. It's hard to remember. Zhongxiu was more and more suspicious about the missing cat in Himaishi's house. He wanted to go to the bathroom because he wanted to find evidence. There were still women's jewelry in the drawer. But now he had the watch that was given to Himaishi. Maybe Ben killed a girl, so he would keep her jewelry. When he thought of this, about her trip to China, it reminded him of Himaishi. So honestly, I want to meet a Chinese man. Chinese men are good to women. They love women. Chinese people love women. Not money, but money. Ben snorted again. It also meant that he smiled at Zhongxiu. Zhongxiu couldn't stay any longer. He left here for a reason. Is she? I don't think I need to talk about it anymore. I think you're too serious. It's no fun if I'm serious. I need to enjoy it. I need to feel the bass here. I need to feel it from my bones. Zhongxiu didn't answer. He just sat in the car. Although he couldn't find any Aishi's bed and thought about what happened these days over and over again.